So I'm gonna make some handmade stone. I use the stuff with aggregate in it. It's quickcrete for some of the bigger ones, and then I got the sand mix, topping mix for the smaller ones. Here's some I've already made here. They come out pretty good. It's gonna go on this lath that I got up already. These are some piers that I built. I'm gonna make this like a little outdoor patio area. Anyway, got my wheelbarrow ready to make the concrete. These are my forms I've been using. The plastic ones, I mean, they hold up pretty good and they're a good price. I think you get like 3 or 4 for like 39 bucks. But you know, I'm just gonna clean them out, wash them out a little bit, let them dry. These rubber ones are more expensive, but they've been deteriorating, which I don't think I'm gonna get any more of these. Just don't seem to be as good. But I got a bunch of stone that I've made underneath here, trying to get enough to do that side porch and then my front porch on the wall. So hopefully I'll save a little money doing it that way, be a little cheaper. Okay, so I've washed these out pretty good. They're ready to have the castor oil alcohol mixture put in there. I mean, you can go like a quarter castor oil, 3/4 rubbing alcohol. That works pretty good. Spray it pretty heavy, or just lightly. It don't gotta be too heavy. And then you're gonna dust it with these little shakers I bought. I pour the coloring into these shakers and then just dust it off a little bit after you put your mix in there. Spray it on the forms. That'll make the stone want to turn loose when you get finished with it. You don't want it sticking to the forms and breaking the plastic or anything. That way you can reuse them multiple times and keep them very clean and everything. Okay, so I've sprinkled a little bit of color in each of the forms. There's like a plum, some buff, some lighter buff, some brown over there, a little bit of orange and black. I'm going for darker natural colors. Some of these are kind of light, but when you pour the concrete in them, it darkens it up. Especially that yellow color. That's a light buff. But anyway, I'm gonna pour these. Like I said before, I use these little shakers for the color. I try to go pretty heavy on the color because I've had some that come out I didn't think had enough color, so I want it to last once I lay the stone. I just use a good old wheelbarrow and trusty hoe. That's about all it takes. So I'm gonna do that real quick and follow up with it here in a day or two. Thank you. Okay, so I just poured all the forms. I made it a little bit wet so it'll go into all the little spots and everything that needs to. And then I'm running vibrator. You can hear it running for a little while, just a couple minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. Make sure it consolidates everything. Puts a nice little vibration out. It's the type you can buy the motor on eBay for like or Amazon for one of those vibrating beds like they got in the damn hotels. And then just wire you a little switch up, you know, where you can plug it in, on off switch. 120 volts. Yep, that's about it. We'll see how they turn out here in a day or two.